Felipe here again from Gracie, Fenriz. Nice to be with you again, guys. It shows here to me that the connection doesn't look so good. So guys, let me know how it is for you, if there is anything not working well. All right, so we can fix it. Let me fix the camera a little bit. Okay. All right, people. So yesterday we done a mix of mobility and a cardio workout, majority from standing. We were doing some wrestling moves. And first we done the exercise in a slow pace. And then we did everything together, kind of, like a Tabata workout. We're going to do the same this time from the guard, all right? So we're gonna start with a series of exercises from the bottom that we've done before, so I'm not gonna take so much time doing them. I just want you guys to keep it fresh in your memory, and then we're gonna put everything together and have kind of like what I talked about yesterday. I saw this video from André Galvão, which was kind of doing a shadow grappling thing, which I found interesting. Because as I said many times before, when we're rolling, sparring, training, whatever, we are putting everything together, we're doing everything at once. So if we can kind of emulate this in our exercise, it's going to be good. In terms of exercise, a pretty good exercise, helps you develop your movement as well. And once we're back, you guys are going to be maybe even sharper with your movements, or maybe not so much in the rhythm of sparring itself, because I assume most of you are having trouble with this, as I am, but still you guys are going to be moving in a good way, which is very helpful for Jiu-Jitsu. If you guys cannot move, you cannot do the movement. So actually it's the other way around. If you guys cannot do the movements, you cannot do the move. Okay, so we're going to start. It's going to be 10 1-minute movements, exercises, and then we're going to do 3-4 minutes rounds, putting everything together. Okay, so let's start already, people. Again, good evening. Nice to see you again. Moving the head sideways, up and down. Circling the head, everyone. Both sides. The other arm. Hips. All right, people. First movement we're going to do is hip skate. Let's do back and forth. All right, it's depending on how much space you have at home. You guys can go, can hip skate 3 times and go back, or twice, or once, whatever. But the idea is that we only move the hip. All right, so shoulder and feet stay, just the hip. And as soon as you go back, keep yourself with your feet on the floor. I'm gonna try to reach for my foot with my hands, and I'm gonna drive my hip towards my heel. I turn to the side, so if I'm putting my right foot on the floor, right shoulder, try to reach for my foot first, then I bring my hip 1 and 2. Okay, so you guys can go 1, 2, and 3, depending on the space. Come back 1, 2, and 3. So you guys can go 1 and 2, 1 and 2. All right, for 1 minute, just warm up, everyone, just so you guys get familiar with the movements before we can put them in a more in a faster pace. All right, 1 minute, people. Let's go. Don't need to be fast, okay, people? We're just starting. If you guys want to go one and back, it's okay. One and back, also fine. Sideways so you guys can see it. All the way back. Just warm up, people, 20 seconds. Forward again. All right, people. Second exercise that we're going to do is, again, a hip escape, but we're going to go 180 degrees and move to the third. All right, so what I'm doing here is I hip escape. I keep my shoulder, but I continue moving my legs all the way back until I'm looking to my opponent like this. I keep my elbows on the floor, knees meet my elbow. Got to this point, I left my knee, push the leg through, and I'm back in the first position. Hip escape, all the way to the back, knees towards the elbows, lift the leg, push my leg through, and I'm back in the first position. Okay, so I'm doing sideways so you guys can see. I'm going to hip escape, leg on the bottom goes through. I turn all the way, 180 degrees, elbows together, connect the knees to the elbow. Lift the leg, push the leg through, I'm back again. Same thing to the other side, turn all the way, knee up, push the leg through, and I'm back in the first position again. When you're in turtle, people, just make sure that you don't go with your hands on the floor. If you go with your hands on the floor, you're giving too much space for people to take it back. So elbow, lift the knee. Now that the knee is up, push the leg through. All right? 1 minute, people. Again, no need to be fast. Okay, everyone? Let's go. Hip escape and back. The other side, same thing. All the way to the other side. Elbows and knees together. Knee comes up. And I go through. Let's go, everyone. Turn. "30 seconds, everyone. Let me do sideways so you guys can see. "10 seconds, everyone. All right, people, time. Last hip escape we're going to do is again a situation in which I'm going to go to turtle, but this time I'm not going 80 degrees, 180 degrees. I'm going 90 degrees. So I'm here. I hip escape, leg on the bottom, under the other, turn to the turtle. As I turn to the turtle, I'm going to bring the other shoulder on the floor, and I'm going to roll over my shoulder, opening my leg, coming to the same position I had before. Same thing to the other side. Hip escape. Let me go a little bit backwards so you guys can see better. So I hip escape. This leg on the bottom goes through. I'm on the turtle. All right? I'm going to bring the other shoulder. I'm going to rotate over my shoulder, coming back to the first position. Make sure, guys, you're trying to get your guard back. So open up your legs as much as possible so you guys can cover a bigger area. Okay? So what I mean by this, let me do sideways so you guys can see. I'm going to hip escape. Leg goes through. Boom. I'm on turtle. Shoulder drops. I'm going to rotate, opening my leg, coming back to the first position. All right? Again, people, 1 minute. Again, don't have to be fast, okay, guys? Just let's keep it up the pace. Let's go, everyone. Hip escape, turtle, switch shoulders, back in the first position. Hip escape, turtle, switch shoulders, rotate, back in the first position. Right? So it's mobility. Sideways so you guys can see as well. Ten seconds, everyone. Give people time. Okay, guys, now we're just going to move over the shoulder. All right, we're going to first start working on some movements for guard defense and retention, and then we're going to move forward with the attacks. Okay, once we're doing the exercise in the Tabata style, we're going to put everything together. All right, so here, what I want you guys to do is I'm going to roll sideways. So I'm going to drop on my shoulder. Hands are either under my knee, below my knee, or behind my back. Okay, let's not use the hands. Head to the knee, shoulder down. I'm going to elevate my hip above my shoulder and sit forward. All right, to the other side, I do the same. I drop the shoulder, head in, elevate my hip, bring myself in the first position. I can go back over the left, head in, rotate, hip is above my shoulder, I sit forward. Same thing over the right shoulder now, hip up and sit forward. Okay, sideways so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Shoulder drops, hip above the shoulder, sit forward. Shoulder drops, head to the knee, hips up, and I sit forward. Okay, we're going to do that again for 1 minute, people. Again, no need to be fast. All right, take your time. Let's go, everyone. Just warming up. Let me do sideways so you can see it. 30 seconds, everyone. Keep it up. Fifteen. All right, people, time. Okay, guys, now we're going to work 2 movements at once. All right, I'm going to be sitting. If I have my right foot flat on the floor, I'm going to have the left hand on the floor. I'm going to push myself back twice. So using the foot and my hand, I'm going to go 1 and 2. At the third time, I lift my hip, technical stand up, my knee below my hip. I'm going to drive my leg back, and I'm going to bring myself forward. Twice. Third time, I come up. Okay? We're going to do that for 2 minutes because this is a bigger movement. So I want you guys to focus, to take your time. Since we're combining more stuff, we're going to do a little bit more. All right, I got to this point. Same thing to the other side. Okay, left foot is on the floor. So is my right hand. I'm going to drive myself back, back. Third time, I go here with my foot under my hip. Bring myself back. 1 and 2. Up with my hip. Switch. 1, 2. Up. Back. 1, 2. Up. Okay? I'm going to do that for 2 minutes. All right, people? Again, take your time. No need to be fast. Let's go, everyone. One, 2, and up. Switch sides. 1, 2. Technical stand. Back to the guard. Drive myself forward. Up with the hip. Okay? 1 and 2. Always looking forward. All right. Back. 1, 2. Up again. 1.5 minutes. Okay, everyone? Switch. 1, 2. 1 and 2. And up. Oh. Switch. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Switch. 1 more minute, people. Keep it up. If you guys want to be faster, you can do it faster, provided that you're okay doing this position slowly. Okay? If you can't do it slowly, you cannot do it fast. But take your time. You still have a long way to go. 30 seconds, everyone. Up. Switch. 1, 2. Technical stand up. Back to the guard. 10 seconds, everyone. Okay, everyone, time. Okay, guys, back to the 1 minute moves. Now, a little bit more towards attack. This last one was a combination of both. Now towards attack. I'm just going to lay down, right? I'm going to move up, like in a sit-up. Make sure, people, when you're in guard, you're not laying down like this. Shoulders off the ground. Have to be attacking here, okay? I'm going to keep my feet on the floor. I'm going to bring my elbow on the floor, grab my own wrist, going for the kimura. All right? Same thing to the other side, up here. If you guys want to go a little bit further, you can lift your hip. Okay? Take your hip out of the floor. All right? Forward so you can see. Either like this, 1 and 2, or a little bit further, lifting the hip a little bit. Okay? This one we're going to do for 1 minute, people. Again, take your time, focus on doing the movement correctly, then we can speed up. So everyone. I'm doing both legs, okay? First, keeping the hip down. I want to keep it up a little bit. I lift my hip. Don't take the hip out of the ground. Hip off the ground always adds more power to your kimura, okay, guys? It's helpful. 40 seconds. Sideways so you guys can see. Time. Okay, everyone. The other one that we're going to do is here, the technical stand up from the bottom. I'm going to be laying down, same thing as before. Okay, so it's a technical stand up in which I'm going to attack the single leg. All right, let's imagine that my opponent is here. I'm going to have my opponent's leg here. I'm going to come up, boom, getting straight to the single leg. Coming back, same thing to the other side. I'm going to be laying down, shoulders up. I'm going to drive my right hand on the floor, right leg under my hip, grabbing my partner's leg. Okay, so in front of you guys, 1, going for the single leg, 2, going for the single leg here. Okay, 1 minute, guys. Sorry, let's go. Don't have to be fast, people. Take your time. Thirty seconds, everyone. Okay, people, time. 3 more movements, and then we start combining them. Sitting up now. What I want to do is just a collar drag that we've done before. Okay, so I'm gonna be sitting. So if I have the right foot, I have the left hand on the floor. I'm gonna either be controlling my partner's collar or my partner's triceps, depending if I want to go for a collar drag or arm drag. Okay, either way, what I need to do is move my hip. So I'm gonna have one foot flat on the floor, which is the right one in this case. I'm gonna open the left, and I'm just going to slide my hip to the other side or the other hand, and I'm going to switch. Okay, hip turn to the outside, never flat. Okay, we're not doing this now. I'm working here, controlling my opponent's collar or arm. Open the bottom foot, slide to the other side and switch. So one side, the other side. You don't have to be fast. I'm going to show sideways. So I'm going to go here, drive my hip towards my hand, open the foot, boom, switch the hands, same thing to the other side. Try not to move the feet, just slide your hips from one side to the other side. All right? 1 minute, everyone. Let's go. Take your time. One side, the other side, people. Keep it up. So 30 seconds, everyone. Sideways so you guys can see as well. All right, people, time. Okay, guys. We're gonna go for the butterfly sweep. So this time I'm gonna be with my knees open in a butterfly situation. Not using my hands, one leg under the other. Okay, I'm gonna bring my leg through. If my right leg goes through, right shoulder on the floor, use my foot to lift my hip. Come back, same thing to the other side. Left leg goes through, shoulder, head drop, lift my hip, my knee pointing up. Okay, guys? If my knee's here, people will smash and pass. Knee pointing up, come back. Okay? The top leg, just stay as it is. Bottom leg is what's pushing my hip up. 1 and 2. All right? 1 minute, everyone. Let's go. Again, don't have to be fast, everyone. What I want from you now is the movement done correctly. 40 seconds. Knee pointing up. Hip out of the floor. 30 seconds, everyone. Keep it up. Okay, everyone, time. Last exercise we're going to do before we start with the practice is moving my hip from one side to the other side. So what I'm doing here is I'm opening my arms. I'm going to lift my hip all the way up. I need to take my hip out of the floor so I can move. The higher my hip gets, the easier it is for me to move. So I'm going to lift my hip, turn my hip in the same line as my arm. Got to this point, I'm going to lift my hip all the way up. Same thing to the other side. All right, so one side, the other side. This motion is very useful for arm bars, triangles, omoplatas. All right, very important to have this hip movement. So again, spread my arms, lift my hip, turn, close a triangle. Lift all the way up, all the way to the other side, align with my arm. Going from one side to the other side. Okay, guys, you don't have to be fast. Just make sure you guys focus on the movement. 1 minute, and let's move people. Sideways, everyone. 30 seconds, people, keep it up. Okay, everyone, time. Drink water, people. 2 minutes break. And let's start with the other exercises. All right, guys, so how is this going to look? Just like yesterday, we're going to do 4, sorry. Okay, 2 minutes going. Let me drink some water before I start talking again. All right, so we're going to do 8 20-second rounds in which we're basically doing all of the movements that we did today. Could be other movements that we did before. Whatever you have from guard, let's put it together. Why is that? Because if I'm here attacking my opponent's kimura and he passes my guard, I have to start moving, rotating, coming back again, inverting. Here, I'm up, come back, here, and all the way down, going for their sweeps. As I got the sweep, I come up. So it's basically, in whatever order you want to do, try to put the exercise we've done together. What I ask from you guys is not to do the movements fast, but try not to stop. Try to connect them as fast as possible. You don't have to do everything fast in a quick pace, but putting them together in the faster way possible. This is going to be really useful for you, because being good at jiu-jitsu is connecting the techniques as fast as possible. You guys have to go from defense to attack to defense in a really quick pace, because rolling fighting is very dynamic. All right, we're going to do 8 20 seconds rounds and 10 seconds break between those rounds. I'm not taking any breaks. I feel fat. So in the first break, I'm going to do push-ups. Second break, jumping squats. Third break, I'm going to do sit-ups. And the fourth break, I'm going to do plank. All right? So if you guys want to rest in those 10 seconds, feel free to do so. If you guys want to follow my lead, all right, happy to be with you. We're going to do 3 4-minute rounds, all right? So again, if you guys think that this looks silly, well, at least you're at home. I'm doing this on YouTube. That's for eternity. So I'm going to look silly for everyone to see. So no worries, guys. It is important for us to connect the emotions. The better we connect, the better we're going to get. All right? Again, in the order that you want to do, okay? Just keep the pace. Don't stop. In 20 seconds, keep the pace. Keep connected, okay? So I'm going to set the time, everyone, so you can start. Okay. All right, people on the bottom. Let's go. 3 seconds. Let's go, people. Okay, time, push-ups. Back to the guard, everyone. All right, jumping squat. Let's go. Start again. Time. Sit-ups. Let's go. Plank. Okay, people, halfway to go. Breathe. Let's go. Okay, people, push up. Time. Let's go. Let's go. Back. Okay, everyone, jumping squats. Let's go. people. Okay, everyone, last one. Okay, planks. Okay, one more time. 2 minutes for rest. Let's do one more. Actually, let's do 2 more. Drink water, everyone. Breathe. Let's go. All right, guys. Breathe. Drink water. All right, everyone. Again, try to connect stuff in the best way possible for you. All right. So try to combine 2 defenses together: hip escape and then inversion. Then hip escape again. Then turtle. Then come back. Then technical stand up, going for a collar drag. Then come back. Attack the kimura. Kimura again. Go for the single leg. Try to be dynamic. All right. You guys can see. Actually, Flow Grappling is putting available a lot of matches from EDCC, for example, and you guys can see how people don't stop from the guard. People are always working because let's say that your opponent is trying to pass the guard. If you stop, the guard is passed. All right, so don't stop. 1 minute, guys. Breathe, and then we go again. Okay. So important is to be, again, I don't want you guys to be fast every time. I want you guys to understand this. All right, it's not the idea to be super fast. I want you guys to put the stuff together. Don't stop. You can do it slow, but don't stop. Okay, try not to think between one movement and the other. All right, drink some water, everyone. 30 seconds. We're going to do 2 more. All right. And again, the breaks are totally optional. All right, you guys do the breaks if you guys want. The breaks, what I mean is the breaks that I'm doing with the push-ups or the planks. If you guys want to take those 10 seconds to breathe, that's fine. Okay? 10 more seconds, everyone. Keep it up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, everyone. Okay, people. Let's prepare ourselves. Let's go. Okay, people, time. Push-ups. Go. Nice. Jumping squats. Go. Nice. Sit-ups. Let's go. Breathe, everyone. Half is already gone. Let's go. Push-ups. Go. Jumping squats. Keep it up, everyone. Let's go. Sit-ups. So, one more. 20 seconds more. Don't stop, people. Planks. Give people time. Drink water and breathe. Let's do one more of this, everyone. And we're good for today. Okay, people, let's go. Breathe, drink water, everyone. One more round. Drink water, everyone. Breathe. Let's do one more. Keeping ourselves active from the guard. Not stopping. Want to see this for 4 minutes. Going. Okay, guys. Open the kimuras, to sweep, back, technical stand-up, hip escape, invert, triangle, triangle to the other side, going for the triangle to the omoplata. Always moving, guys. Use the 10 seconds to understand when you have a position. For example, sometimes you get the sweep and you're stabilized. You can imagine those 10 seconds break as this moment, okay? And guys, I have to apologize. I'm not gonna open for questions after this class, okay, because I'm a little bit tight with time, so I apologize. Otherwise, I'm going to mess both up, and I don't want to do that. We're not supposed to be together, so I'm going to respect that. So if you guys have any questions, you can send to me personally, Facebook, WhatsApp, whatever you have. Write me, and I'm going to be glad to answer in case you have them, of course. Or any other feedback that you have from this training, let me know, okay? 25 seconds more, guys. Breathe. Let's do another round, and then we're good for today, okay? Keep it up, people. Okay, everyone, let's go. Let me set the timer. Okay, people, prepare yourselves. Last one for the day, okay, guys? Time, push-ups. Go. Time, jumping squats. Pick it up. School. School. Let's go everyone. Time, sit-ups. Heads to the knees. Let's go. Length, time. We reached half already, people. 4 more to go. Go. Time, push-ups. Go. Time, jumping squats. Go. Time, sit-ups. One more round, people. Go. Okay, people, planks. Oh, right, everyone, time. Okay, people. Drink water, breathe. Awesome job, guys. Okay, everyone. That was it for today. I posted a new challenge already. Just to finish the challenge for 1 week. It's going to be 3 exercises, 10 burpees, here, 10 push-ups, and 10 jumping squats. You guys do that 3 times a day, and every day we add another one. So today we're going to do those 3 exercises 3 times. Tomorrow 4 times. Each set 10 burpees, 10 push-ups, 10 jumping squats. We're going to be doing it like this. All right, people. Again, sorry again that this took too long, but great job, guys. Thank you very much. Have a good evening. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Nice session. Enjoy, Rosa. Thank you for joining. Bye-bye, guys.